tonight. So our first game is called Press Conference. So with that, we're going to have, think of Sarah Huckabee Sanders without all the controversy. But what we're going to have to do first is we're going to have to first figure out what's something that you really, really like a lot about Warsaw.
Roundabouts.
Sorry?
Roundabouts.
Thank you very much, roundabouts. But you know what we've done with Warsaw is we've taken the roundabouts and we just walked them up and thrown them away. So what's somebody else's favorite city?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. What's your favorite part about San Francisco?
Lombard Street.
Lombard Street? Yeah. Thank you very much. So what we've actually done in Warsaw is we've replaced all of the roundabouts with Lombard Street. So we're going to do a press conference with a situation in which, again, press conference, roundabouts replaced with Lombard Street. So thank you all very much. The mayor's been very excited that we have been able to replace all the roundabouts in the past couple of weeks and months and years. We've taken a lot of flack over the roundabouts in town, and we replaced them with individual small-scale copies of Lombard Street. So we are here to answer any questions you may have about those changes. Yes, here.
Yeah, what's the speed limit going to be on the streets?
The speed limit is actually going to be related heavily to what? I'm sorry, it always changes in California because there's always public amendments going on there, so every 4 years it changes. And I'm not ever certain about what the speed limit is. I think this year it's going to be 35, but it may skew younger depending on what's going on in the, yes, over here.
Where are you going to get all the hills?
So the hills for Lombard Street, actually what we're going to do is, because we have been regressing so much as a society, we're going to reenact the Ice Age, and so the ice is going to back up over northern Indiana, and all the hills that are currently in southern Indiana are going to be retracted back up here and deposited in northern Indiana. So they may not be full-scale, like 32-degree incline hills, but it'll be better than what we have right now.
Excuse me.
Yes, absolutely.
What about all the tourists that are home and take pictures, and there's all this traffic near the movie theater? What am I going to do
Okay.
if I can't go see Frozen 2 when it comes out?
Okay, so when Frozen 2
Great question. Great question.
It is a fair question. So when Frozen 2 is released and we're able to see the reindeer running across the screen, the important thing to note is that most of the people there are actually taxpayers, and they're happy to be here because they're going to be invading our restaurants that give us poor service. They're going to be going to all of our 3 or 4, like the whole jail. They'll be at that. That's going to be really enjoyable. They'll probably go to like some chicken hatcheries, and they're all going to think that this is really cool things because they haven't seen those where they've come from. So the tourists are going to enjoy it. They're going to give us money, and there'll be less homeless people than actually the number of people that are on the real Lombard Street. Question here.
Hi. Timmy Flaherty, 3rd grade.
Hey, Timmy.
Hi. So.
No tough questions this time, Timmy.
Okay. I'm sorry. So I missed the circles. I like going in circles. Every Saturday I would take out my scooter and I would go around the circle many times. And I guess my question is, if you have all of the planes tilted at a 45-degree angle, then how are we supposed to make it all the way to the other side so I can get my clothes dry cleaned?
So, Timmy, just to repeat your question, you're worried about all the roundabouts being at an angle and used to go around, and now you only worried about going down and not getting back to the top of the circle?
It's simple geometry.
I understand that, but I think that if you wear one rollerblade, you'll go down, and then the momentum of your outside leg will kind of swip around, and it will take you back to the top of the circle. Because, again, remember, I said at the beginning, they're not full-size scale replicas of Lombard Street, they're miniaturized versions. So you'll be able to kind of go down and whip back up to the top of that thing and get your dry cleaning done.
Affirmative.
Okay, over here.
Yeah, I'm Caleb, and I run a YouTube channel for skaters. This kid's an idiot.
Thank you, Caleb.
That's not nice.
This is Northern Indiana, and we're trying to keep things positive here, so I appreciate.
Right, no, but like the roundabouts were stupid. The hills are cool, but they're not big enough. We need like full-scale Lombard Street.
Shut up, Caleb.
And
I'm
we
telling
need like
Mom.
big, like tall hills with like lots of curves. Make them all janky.
No, I understand the desire to go from like flat to full-scale hill.
Yeah.
We're trying to take the northern Michigan approach here and put in some like buried trash so we get like the ski
Whatever. And
mounds.
like potholes too, right?
You know, Caleb, it doesn't
God,
have to be all negative and sarcasm. It's like, you know, we're trying here. It's like, you think you could run the thing better?
Dude, I have like more subscribers than live in this whole town.
Okay, just subscribers don't equal dollars, okay? And as soon as you have to manage your budget, then you can figure out what you're going to do to make the hills work. Thank you, Caleb. Go back to YouTube and try
My last video had 2 million views. 2 million views.
Go wreck the internet. Thank you. Right here.
Mary Lou Alliston here.
Oh, Mary, thank you. We're going to make you our last question.
I used to drive around the roundabouts on the left side like you're supposed to. Now, do I continue to do that now on Lombard Street like they do over in Europe?
Mary, thank you. I think, and I appreciate everything you've done to support the community. I mean, the rec center is beautiful, and it's exactly so. I think you're confusing Lombard Street in San Francisco with everything that happens in Europe. So just because
San Francisco's not in Europe.
maybe there's a small Caleb.
I think this lady's having a stroke.
Is someone making toast?
So anyway, Mary, again, thank you very much. We'll be in touch with you later on at the breakfast. But again, San Francisco is on the West Coast, and while their socialism is different than European socialism, they still drive on the right side of the street in San Francisco. So you won't. Have you ever noticed that when you're driving on the left side of the street, everybody's coming at you?
Yeah, it's really rude.
Okay, it means you're wrong. Everybody, thank you very much. We're very excited about Lombard Street coming to the roundabouts. Please continue to support us with your tax dollars, and the sewer is going to work, I promise. Thank you very much.